Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing, Mary? We are on mute.
Starting it off on the right foot here. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I feel like it's weird not being in the same space now. I know we were talking about this
Mhm.
backstage, but I'm so used to being like, "How's it going, Mary?" And now I can't like look over to the side and pull that off. So feeling a
Yeah.
little out of my element, if I'm being honest.
I feel out of my element. It's weird. We did it like this for so long and then we got out of the habit and then now here we are again.
I know.
I just wanted to keep you on your toes.
No, I appreciate that. I
I'm
appreciate it.
streaming from home today.
I,
Yeah.
I certainly,
Never let them know your next move.
true, very true. How's
Um, how's everybody doing today?
We've got some regular faces in chat, so I'm not
Mhm,
surprised to see that.
mhm.
Yes,
Always.
indeed. And of course, we've got people asking about swag. We will be talking about
We will
swag
be.
at the end of this, or
Uh-huh.
towards the end of this presentation. So hang around if you've got those questions. And then
Yes.
just like always, we won't be doing a Q&A for the closing ceremony. So if you have questions, do our best to answer them as we go.
Mhm.
Cool. Shall we jump in here?
Let's do it.
Let's do it indeed. Oh, wait, hang on.
Oh,
How are we doing? We've kind of already talked about this a little bit, but anything exciting going on in your life?
I don't really have anything exciting. I know you have
I know.
an exciting reveal.
That's why I was excited about this question. I guess I'll do it. I'll do it when we get to
Are you
our
gonna
intro slides.
okay, we'll wait for your intro slide.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves. I changed the order of our introductions just because I didn't want to follow Ryan today. But for those of you I haven't met yet, my name is Mary. I work on first party events here at MLH. My fun facts today are I made a delicious iced latte this morning. I'm back on my, making my own espresso drinks at home game. And my other fun fact is I got to dog sit a very sweet dog this weekend. So good vibes all around.
We love it.
Ryan,
On
do you want to
Yeah,
tell
no,
the
by
folks
all
at home
means.
who you are?
On my end, I am Ryan. I'm our director of events here at Major League Hacking. So I help work with all of the folks who put on all of the awesome events that we do for hackers in the community. That could be things like Global Hack Week, our member event hackathons, workshops we host, any of our peer groups for organizers, all sorts of good stuff like that. Two highlights that I'm excited about on both fronts. I struggled a little bit between which one I'm more excited about, but I did beat Nick's viewership record at the start of the week. So big shout out to all of the hackers who came out to that. I appreciate y'all. And then I also became an uncle over the weekend, which is very, very exciting news. I have been looking forward to that for 9 months now. So finally an uncle here. But
Very
we did it.
excited for you. I think we all oh, look at it, they're coming in now.
Yes.
We all have the utmost faith in you that you will be an incredible uncle.
I like that one. Yeah, the hello
Hello,
uncle and
uncle.
with the smile is my favorite. Thank you all. I appreciate y'all. Early access to dad jokes. Yeah, if you like
Yes.
that's absolutely my vibe. So
Mhm.
100%. 100%. Someone gets it in the audience.
Yes. We love to see it. Well, on that very exciting note, we can jump into some of our regularly scheduled content.
Of
Um,
course.
if you are joining us at this stream, this is the closing for API Week, and we want to tell you a little bit about Major League Hacking. That's who hosted this event. Brian, do you want to tell us a little bit about what Major League Hacking is?
Of course, Major League Hacking runs something we call the Global Hacker Community. We work with hundreds of events all over the world in North America, Europe, and Asia Pacific. And by being part of one of our events, you're actually part of a community of more than 500,000 hackers that we work with each year. We do, like I said, events all over the world. We do digital events, in-person stuff. Major League Hacking's mission is just to empower hackers and work with hackers and make their experience at events as good as we can. Many of the people on our full-time team, and I think almost all of our coaches as well, are members of the community ourselves. And so we're really focused on giving back to the hacker community and growing it and making it as awesome a space as possible. So it's a tiny bit about MLH, but I believe we're here to do some Global Hack Week API Week wrap up, Mary. You want to
Yes.
walk us through everything good that happened here?
We are. We had a really, really stellar week. We had over 2,000 hackers check into this event. Y'all did so much throughout the week. I genuinely wish we could sit here and go through every single thing y'all did, but it would take us probably until the next Global Hack Week starts before we would finish. So we're going to take a look back at some of the highlights from the week, some of the things that stood out that we wanted to make sure we were sharing. So we're gonna rewind back to 1 week ago today, to day one of API week. We had a very strong start to the week with y'all sharing your desk setups as you got ready to hack this week. I saw a bunch of these over on Twitter, which I was loving. Did you share your setup this week?
I didn't actually share my setup this week. I realized I probably should have. That's an improvement for me for next Global Hack Week. But I did enjoy going through and like seeing everybody's setups. I appreciated people like this, especially who had like not just multiple monitors, but multiple devices. I thought was very funny. This is not the only like tablet plus computer person I saw. So it was funny to see that.
I really like the phone being
Yeah, the
up
phone
like
is
this.
intense.
And I particularly like this because a friend of mine once made fun of me because I keep my phone like that with like a timer on it sometimes when I'm working on things. And my friend didn't understand why I would need the like little screen if I have all the big screens. But sometimes you just need that extra device.
Yes. Yes, very, very good.
While y'all were getting your desks all set up, you got to hang out with our friends at Stack Overflow. They did a really awesome workshop on web APIs, which we love to see. I know there was a ton of really cool advice shared at this workshop, as well as some more practical technical skills. So super cool to see.
I think the presenter here was Ben, right? I'm having trouble making out this.
Yes, I believe so.
I know I was right after Ben, but I popped in towards the tail end of their stream, and they were just like answering questions from the crowd and everything like that. It was very cool to see. I know they also had a huge number of views in that first like 24 hours or so of the event. So it seems like it was a very popular one.
What did you mess up?
I don't know. Armin said that I messed something up here. There was a video I was supposed to share.
Ryan, you've never messed up from
video of The Office. Oh, video with more MLHers.
Oh,
that is true. Well, we only had one day in this last week where there are people in the office. Normally, it's just me and Mary, and then today, as you can tell, it's just Ryan. So, I will. When would be the next time? Probably for next Global Hack Week, I'd have a video because we'll do our New York week before then. So,
okay.
I will do my best. I'll put it in my to-do list now for you. How's that?
Maybe you can get MLHers to do something fun during the video. Like
I'll figure something out.
A little skit or something. We'll see.
You got to run the slides though. I got to add this to my to-do list. So I don't get in
got
trouble.
you while you're adding this.
Thank you.
And that's a perfect time for Ryan to be distracted because we're going to talk about him for a second. Ryan did his very first technical stream, which y'all showed up to in a huge way. This was our most viewed stream of the week, which was very exciting to see. And I know y'all had a lot of fun at it. So let us know in the chat if you joined Ryan's Create Your Own API stream. Oh, we're fighting over the comments.
Oh, my bad.
Iconic. Good. And that was day one. We had a really strong start to the week. Do you want to hear a little bit about day two?
I would love to.
Alrighty.
I assume you're asking me and not the audience, but
yeah, no, just asking you. On day two, we had some really cool Pokemon hacks created. Y'all were using the Pokemon API, and I saw a ton of Pokedexes. Is that how you pronounce that?
You got it.
Saw a ton of these created, which was very cool. And I'm surprised this isn't a more common hackathon API. Like I don't actually think I've seen it at many events. So
yeah.
Love to
I felt the same way. I feel like people really got into it. I saw a ton of content for this on Twitter, so I was also surprised that I don't see it out at like in-person hackathons more often. But
totally. We also did a bunch of exploration of some free APIs that y'all can use. Alberto was on the stream and did a kind of rapid fire, showing y'all a ton of different stuff you can do. I know there was Rapid API and some other ones shared over there, which we love to see. The TNR API, I believe, is still under construction.
Under construction, yeah. It's
Yeah.
still in a closed beta, you know,
Yeah.
not
And it
available
may
for
be
public
there for
use
a very
yet.
long
Yeah,
time or
yeah.
forever.
It's tnr.mlh.io is gonna be
Mm,
the access point for that, you know?
of course it is.
What
Um,
was, day 3 like?
Moving right along to day 3, we had a bunch of really cool Twilio hacks this day. My friends over at Twilio put on an awesome workshop for y'all, where you got to see how to use their API and make use of the credits they gave y'all this week. So I loved seeing the projects that came out of this, and then I saw throughout the rest of the week a bunch of y'all continuing to hack with Twilio throughout the week. I know they are a fan favorite at Global Hack Week for sure.
Yes. I love this comment too from the crowd. Don't forget that these sessions are available on the MLH YouTube channel and Twitch channel for another, I think, like 60 days or so. But we do keep all of them, or YouTube keeps them all up permanently over there. I know Twitch deletes them after a set amount of time. But if you're looking to catch anything you missed, you can always go back and watch it. Good call out.
Always go back over there. I want to do, maybe we'll do this at one of the Global Hack Weeks this year. I want to count how many hours you and I have been on stream together over the past few years.
Probably too many, but
it probably is a shocking number.
yeah.
Day 3, we also really started to get into some of the tracks that we had this week. Y'all were working on Steven's Earth Science API track, and then Cecilia also kicked off one of her tracks that day. So I know y'all were buckling down, putting in a ton of hard work on these sessions, especially. And I think this might be one of my favorite things that we did this week. Paul, he told me that he was going to make a camping themed session and joked about setting up a tent in his office. I didn't realize that he actually would. So this made my day when I realized that this happened. Love to see everyone getting into theme here.
Yes. I was very, very, very happy with this stream. Paul was awesome. So
moving along to day 4, we had a ton of exciting things happen this day as well. I wanted to give a huge shout out to the Devs and Tech Guild because they hosted their own mini event that day. They did a no light event.
I also saw Python Pros was active on Twitter. They made a new Twitter account for this week, which I was excited. I don't know if I'm spoiling a later slide, I'm realizing here, but
no, I don't have that in my slides. Okay, I know that Python Pros also did a movie night.
Yeah. They keep trying to get me to come to the movie night, which I feel like at some point I should go, but I appreciate the efforts. I always find it entertaining when they're like, Ryan, when can you come? And it's like I would love to, but
y'all need to just make the movie night Ryan's favorite movie, and then he'll have to come.
What is my favorite movie? Do you have a favorite movie offhand?
For you?
No. For you. I'm trying to think about mine. And I'm like, I don't know.
I do have a favorite movie, but it's not. It's kind of embarrassing. So
let's move on.
We can skip them.
Yeah, legally we're not required to share those. So.
I'll think of a cool favorite movie that I can share at the end. Y'all also were sharing some of your swag on day 4 and really throughout the rest of the week. I really, really loved this picture though. Someone shared the swag they got at Global Hack Week January, which was Beginners Week, which is the first event that we got to roll out some of our new stickers and postcard for. I am so excited to see those postcards out, hanging up on everyone's fridges or wherever you put them. Send us photos.
Yes. I really like the way that the swag came out for that event and February and March as well. So I'm excited for more people to get it.
Me too. It is such a good one. My favorite movie is not Tiana. On day 5, y'all did what I think is one of our most Global Hack Week tracks we've ever done. It was a tracking sharks track. So Cecilia showed y'all how to make a little shark tracker to see where the sharks are at. I really thought that like at some point the shark jokes at Global Hack Week would die out, we would move past them, and I'm happy to see that they are still going strong. And some things really never change.
Yeah. I love a good pun, API rule, as they say,
Mhm,
but the
mhm.
shark tracker is actually quite good.
It's very
I'm
good.
disappointed, but I also love it. So
Absolutely. You also all used the open banking API. We had a two-part session up for that over the weekend. I got to see a lot of hacks y'all built over there, getting into the fintech world here at API Week.
I'm getting distracted by chat. They're
I am
getting
too.
either. I'm really curious about this. Like, what did I don't want to undermine the work Mary and I do, but so much in all caps. I'm like, what did I miss? I'm like,
We're 15 minutes in.
yeah, I'm like, hang on, what was the big reveal that we're missing here? But what was? Oh, I like this guess. Is it Twilight, Mary's favorite
It's
movie?
not.
Yeah, we'll get it one of these times. Good guess there. Good guess. What happened on day 6?
Day 6, getting into the weekend, y'all built some travel hacks to help optimize your travel. So we had I think 2 or 3 different sessions on flight and hotel booking, and then also on how to create a personalized travel dashboard. So I'm very excited to hear how everyone's travels go the rest of the year now that you all have your own personalized travel dashboard, can keep track of everything. We also had even more API usage over the weekend with the
What a surprise.
Postman
At
API.
API Week?
At API Week, yeah.
Wow.
I
Okay.
wanted to make a joke on one of the slides about like the number of APIs used,
Mhm.
but I didn't even know what number to throw out there.
Mm. Yeah,
I
that would've been tough.
didn't even know where to begin.
Yeah. That's fair. That is
um,
fair.
Making it all the way to day 7, our last full day of Global Hack Week. Y'all hacked with the Spotify API, of course. I knew this one would likely be one of the most popular throughout the week, based solely on how much I see this out at our hackathons on the weekends. But was excited to see that y'all used it and built some cool music hacks.
And it sounds
Oh,
like Carrie was, "Oh, you beat
yeah, we
Titan."
both are. There we go.
There you go. I feel like, as much as I like Spotify as an end user, I always feel like their API is, like, pretty limited, so I feel like I wanna go back and watch this and see how
Mhm,
it came out. I know a lot of hackers try to make, like, a party playlist app and things like
mhm.
that, and I feel like it's always, like, they run into limitations on it, so I'm curious to hear how the stream went, but
Yes. Yes. And then you
there's
also
gonna be a riot in the chat, Mary.
oh, did we not have a dimmer
What
screenshot on here?
there's a
There
dimmer
is
thank
a
you in a
dimmer
second.
slide. So,
Yeah.
whew, I was sweating there for a second.
We're gonna be dealing with an absolute riot here. Look at all these comments. The dimmer love really coming out here.
Well, I apologize for that. Y'all need to tweet more about dimmer stream since that's where I got the majority of it. It's not Mean Girls. It
I'm
might
really
be like
rooting
a
for
hint or
this chatter here. I
something.
want this chatter to get it. I'll keep the stream going as long as I can to give them more chances to guess. Was it Legally Blonde?
It's not Legally Blonde. I do love that movie though.
All right,
Um,
I'm distracting here. What did we wrap up
that is
our tracks with?
A-okay. We wrapped up all of our tracks yesterday. So the travel tracks wrapped up, Spotify tracks wrapped up. Y'all put those finishing touches on your projects. And so we had a ton of Despo submissions just yesterday, finishing all of those up, which was really, really cool to see.
Nice.
Alrighty. That was the week.
That's a lot happened, but
A lot happened.
I got to be honest here, Mary. I am more excited about the upcoming Global Hack Week. Like, this was a great Global Hack Week, don't get me wrong, but the
Mhm.
new one in particular, I'm very excited to start getting people, like, hyped and excited
Yeah.
about. So can we talk about what's next?
We
I'm
absolutely can talk
eager.
about what's next. We don't need to leave the people at home in suspense. Well, the first thing we have up next is Games Week, which I don't think is what Ryan is talking about right now. There's something he's even more excited about. But before that, we do have Games Week kicking off in just 3 weeks from now, May 1st. I am so excited for this one. We are going to have some really fun challenges. We're going to build a bunch of games, but we are absolutely going to play a lot of games during Games Week. Ryan, I feel like you and I should do a gaming stream during
Can
Games Week.
we stream Overcooked during?
Yeah, we
I
can,
I
right?
feel like that's our move, Mary. We'll just make our own
Okay,
mini event up. It'll be Mary and Ryan play Overcooked
let's
with some MLHers.
let's do
Yeah,
it.
I
We
just
can
put. Oh god.
we'll find a way to make it Global Hack Week themed.
Hmm. I feel like we're gonna have to workshop that idea a little bit to get to make sure we don't catch flack from the rest of the team.
Yeah,
But
it's good to go.
it's good to go. Good. Do we have a check-in link? This is the check-in link for Games Week, if that's what you're asking for.
Yes, go and register now so you're one of the first people signed up. We send out communications before the week, so highly recommend signing up sooner than later so you aren't out of the loop at any point.
Absolutely.
Super excited about that. In June, we have another exciting Global Hack Week. It's going to be Security Week in June. So we're going to spend the week working on different cybersecurity hacks, learning all sorts about that topic. So also very hyped for this one. I wish June is for security, rolled off the tongue the same way that April is for APIs did.
Security or something like that.
We'll
Just
figure
weasel.
it out.
We gotta weasel it in somewhere here.
Yeah, there's something there.
Okay, and here is the
Okay.
registration link for the June one as well. All right.
We need a little bit of a drum roll for our July Global Hack Week. I'm gonna let chat actually catch up because I want to see a drum roll before I reveal this one.
Oh, we can answer a couple of questions here. Well, is it The Mummy or High School Musical?
No one is gonna guess it.
Rip.
It came out in 2019. That'll be my my hint.
All right, we're getting some drums.
Okay, we got the drum rolls in. Okay, I'm gonna switch the slide. And Ryan, do you want to announce what the
For sure, of course.
event is?
We will be doing our season launch event in July. Many of you probably know this as Global Hack Week Init. This year, we're changing up our name slightly, but you get the same great content that you always get. We'll announce our new season mascot. We will have lots of announcements for hackers about what to expect from the coming year. We'll have a keynote from our CEO, Swift. I'm very excited about this. I look forward to doing it every year. And so, yeah, exactly. It's been 1 year already. Fully agree. fully agree. And here is the registration link for anybody in chat who would like to sign up early and join us for the event. If we have some downtime in the stream, I can go over into the other room and show them that whiteboard. Maybe we'll maybe do that as a teaser.
Yeah, that is actually a lovely idea. Yes, y'all need to start thinking about what the season mascot is going to be because it's going to be here before you know it when we announce it during season launch week.
Look at that. I attended my very first stream in June 2022. It's already time for another one. That's crazy. I felt like you've been around for forever, 404. Like I'm like, 404 has been around since the start of the pandemic for sure. But I guess that's not true.
Also, I love that we're all like, it's already time for it. Meanwhile, we do have 2 Global Hack Weeks before this
That
one
is true.
comes up. That
is very true. I'm glad to see there's so much excitement here, though, for it.
Yes, awesome. This is hyping me up. You can sign up for all of those events at ghw.mlh.io or in any of the links that Ryan was dropping while we were announcing them. So go and get signed up over there. Like I said, we like to keep everyone who's registered in the loop prior to the event. So I highly recommend just signing up early so then you don't have to remember to do it later. There you go, getting hellos.
Holding back, yeah.
If you want to keep hacking before Games Week, we have hackathons going on every single weekend over at mlh.io/events. So head over there, see if there are any hackathons that you want to attend, either online or in person. That is where you can find them.
Yes. I also just dropped that link in chat. And I know there was a hacker earlier who was talking about the Twilio API and still wanting to check it out. I know we have events this weekend where Twilio will be active if you're looking to keep working on it. So join us in discord.mlh.io, and we're happy to help you out there.
There you go.
Cool.
All righty. Getting to the subject that I know everyone has questions on, I want to make sure we cover swag because I want you all to get to rock the very cool stickers that we have from this event. If you have not earned swag yet, there is still time to. So the most important thing is checking your inbox for the email that went out about an hour ago, because this is going to tell you individually what steps you need to take. This will all close tomorrow when I order the swag, so make sure you do these today. You just need to be registered and checked in for the event. You need to join our Discord server. If you're having any issues doing that due to our Discord outage, that is okay. We will give you a pass this time. And then you also need to submit an address at hackpack/address. So make sure you do those 3 things so we can send you some cool stickers.
I had a couple of comments. I want to address a couple of questions here. So somebody here was asking about the swag form. That is for everybody. The swag form is now incorporated in the Global Hack Week registration page. So as long as you are checked in and good to go for Global Hack Week, you are good to go with swag as well, assuming you have an address on file. And then I also saw somebody say, how do I know if I got swag? In your daily email, in fact, in the email you got about closing ceremony, there'll be a section about checking in. And if you've earned swag, it'll tell you in that email if you've earned swag or not. So you can check your email and it'll give you an update about if you've earned it or not. And we'll send out your letter post-event. And then Mary, back to you with bonus swag, yeah?
Yes, bonus swag. If you want to earn some extra stickers from the event, you just need to have checked into 5 live events. Again, this is noted in your daily points email if you are able to snag that as well. And that's swag. We have a lot of people to thank, though. I know y'all have already thanked some of the amazing streamers that we've had this week in chat, but I want to make sure they all get some of the recognition that they absolutely deserve. So starting off with Steven, Dimmer, and Ritvi, the 3 of these streamers did so much this week. They all did several technical sessions and mini events. So huge shout out to them. I know that y'all love these 3 streamers. I've already seen the all caps in chat, which is incredibly distracting, but they deserve it. Next up, I want to give a huge shout out to Kev, Cecilia, and Alberto, who also all did multiple technical sessions this week, which I know is a ton of hard work. Lots of preparation goes into those. So a giant thank you to the 3 of them. I love that the Dimmer love is still coming.
They've got that slight delay, so
yes.
We'll see the love for everybody a few seconds late. That's okay.
That is a-okay. Next up, I want to thank Vinayak, John, and Kari. Vinayak and Kari both did some of our Today in Global Hack Week streams, which we love getting to see new folks do those. And then John, of course, did his technical sessions and some mini events with y'all. Oh, the new dynamic duo alert?
Potentially.
Next up, I want to give a shout out to Amy, Paul, and Nodier. The 3 of them also all did a ton of stuff this week. Amy was doing a bunch of mini events, and then y'all got to see Paul and Nodier's technical streams over on the recap of the slides earlier.
Nice. I'm doing my best to answer questions at the same time, so apologies for letting you carry the stream here.
All good. Next up, we have Newful and Cigar. These 2 did both technical streams and mini events, I believe. I'm realizing everyone this week did so much. So a huge shout out to them. I know these are two of our newer streamers who y'all have gotten to know over the past few months. So big shout out to them for doing so well on their streams.
For sure.
All righty. This actually is not last but not least. We have another slide. Next up, I want to give a shout out to Gabriella and UT. Gabriella jumped on some of those today in Global Hack Week streams as well. And then UT, of course, did, I believe, a 2-part track over the weekend. So shout out to them. I agree about the
shades.
The shades. We love it. Alrighty. And now, very last but not least, 3 folks that you might not have seen a bunch on the stream, but did a ton of work behind the scenes. First up is Siddharth, who helped make sure that this event ran smoothly, did a ton of prep prior to the week to make sure that we all had a bunch of fun this week. So a huge shout out to him. Robert built our website and helps a ton with making sure that y'all can get all of the information you need throughout the week easily over on the website. So we are so incredibly grateful for him. And then, of course, Rosendo. I know we have, maybe a fan or two of Rosendo's in the chat. Rosendo was on the stream once, but while he was not on the stream, he was working with our Global Hack Week partners, making sure they were successful at the event, which in turn lets us run these events for free and send you all swag. So huge shout out to him.
I just have a quick question here, if this hacker doesn't mind. How do you owe Rosendo a pizza? I'm curious. I feel like I've been on stream and I've never ended a stream with somebody owing me a pizza. I feel like I'm missing out on a potential avenue for free slices here.
I like also the specificity.
You got there.
Of a New York pizza.
I'm curious now.
Not just any pizza.
I'm very curious. Also, some love for the website. We love that.
Yes. New website is so nice. Oh. Now you're owed a pizza.
At Peter the Pizza. I don't know how to Peter the Pizza.
I don't trust whatever this
I don't trust that either. I'm nervous. Do not know. Did you know? I'm struggling to follow.
We're missing out.
Yeah, I think there's a joke here that we're like, yeah, exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Back on track.
No pizza for anyone. I want to give a huge thank you to our partners at this event. So first up, Twilio. I know y'all saw them at their workshop. They had challenges every single day throughout the week, as well as gave y'all free credit to use on their platform. So a huge thank you to them. I love having them back at our events, and I know that our community loves getting to work with Twilio. So could not be happier that we got to have them here this week. And then another, I think, I don't know how to describe these two companies, like just absolute core to the community. Iconic, right? Yes. Yeah. With Stack Overflow. I know y'all love this platform. And so getting to have them here at Global Hack Week was so cool. Loved the workshop that they did earlier throughout this week. And then the challenges that y'all got to use their APIs for. So huge thank you to the two of them.
Someone pointed it out to me after my stream, but I unironically used Stack Overflow during my stream, like forgetting that they were partnering with us for this event. I was like looking for help during my stream, and I was like, "Oh, let me Google this and get Stack Overflow." And then someone was like, "Oh, is that intentional? Like hashtag ad?" And they were teasing me, and I was like, "Oh, like no, it wasn't." But good use case there for sure. So.
Yes. I like anytime I'm building anything that I'm using Stack Overflow at some point.
Yeah, 100%. I think is that a wrap?
That's a wrap on API week.
Listen, you all rock. I think this is actually one of my favorite Global Hack Weeks in a while. I don't know what felt different about it, but I feel like it was very fun. I really enjoyed all the projects, everything I saw online. So as always, just wanted to thank everyone for participating. And Mary, any closing thoughts from you?
I don't think so. I like this comment from Gaming Skull. Just an immediate no when we said that's a wrap on the week. this I feel very similarly. This is one of my favorite global hack weeks in a while. I'm really excited for games week, so make sure y'all go and get registered for that. We are going to have so much fun in just a little over 3 weeks. Very not far away at all. So that's all I have. Happy hacking, everybody.
Yes, thank you all so much. See you next time.
Bye, everyone.